All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over, man. Looking at this title here, this is scary, man. It says, Diddy so toxic, celebs will settle lawsuits before being named. So basically saying like, because you know how we keep waiting for names, and I wonder if they're going to get reached out to and they're going to be willing to pay to keep their name out of it, or these lawyers just going to be like, nah. Like, is it like this is possible? I got to see what they say, man, because I didn't even think about this at all. I just thought we were going to get names, and yeah. All right. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
These demand letters are not unique to Diddy. This has been going on for a long time, right?
This is part of a strategy, and there's clearly a PR and a communications way of going about this that's tied into what they want to be both the legal and the financial outcome. So it's not an accident. And I agree with the assertion that the time for leverage is before the unnamed celebrities are outed or their names are become public, even if they're just allegations. So it seems pretty clear to me that this whole rollout of the press strategy is meant to support and they're using the media as a tool and seizing on the fact that the allegations are so incredibly salacious and disturbing, and it's a lot to take in.
Let's just say, you received the letter, but then the lawsuit comes out and it's still anonymous. You're named as Celebrity 1 or Celebrity 2. What's your response at this point?
The best possible outcome is to avoid being named and to avoid having your brand connected with P. Diddy's, because his at this point.
Yeah, see. Mm. That's why I was talking about, if you were at these parties, these after dark parties, even just the parties in general. I keep saying this, man. If Diddy has his parties, and there's different types, but that night is 3 types of parties, but you only went to the first type and went home. But the celebrity circle is so tight that you heard that went down at the third party, right? All this craziness with them doing just the craziest stuff you can imagine, and illegal stuff, right? But you didn't go. But then you turned around and went to another party, but only the first type. That means you're associating yourself with a person that does these type of things, this illegal stuff, allegedly, right? So that's what I'm saying. So it's going to be hard to distance yourself from that. How many parties did you attend? I only went to 1. Oh, yeah? Well, here on the camera, the footage we got, you went to 6. Says you didn't leave. It shows you here it was 4 o'clock in the morning and you were still there. Yeah. Certain people may, but I feel a lot of people aren't going to be able to get away with it. They are empty in their pockets right now trying to get away from this.
Is completely toxic. I don't think there's any scenario under the sun under which he comes back from this. So if you have the opportunity to settle this and to keep your name out of the headlines, that would be the course that I would advise, and I think most celebrity clients would prefer.
It's a money game when it comes to civil, and that's why the plaintiff's lawyers are saying, hey, you settle now or we'll litigate later. And I mean, it's pretty simple what the celebrity is going to do, right?
Absolutely. It's reputational dynamite.
Dang.
You talk about whatever sort of goodwill you've built up from the public, whatever your brand equity is, just being blown to bits just in the release of your name as it relates to this. So this is undoubtedly an attempt by the lawyers on the plaintiff's side to try to get a settlement for their clients. And, you know, one of the things that I think we're seeing as a byproduct of everything involving Diddy is you have allegations coming out of the woodwork against a whole range of celebs at this point, many of which are trying to tie the target of their lawsuit to the behavior of Diddy, which I think there's a fundamental difference between someone who's been indicted on multiple counts and is currently being imprisoned versus someone for whom there's just an allegation. But again, you do not want your name, you do not want your brand connected to this in any way, shape, or form. And if there's an exit ramp that involves writing a check, you can rest assured a lot of people are going to choose that route.
Dang,
It
man.
must panic a lot of people in Hollywood that they may play these videos in open court.
Yes.
And even if a celebrity isn't engaging in the
Criminal
misconduct that
activity.
they're alleging against Diddy, just being there
That's what I'm
in the
saying.
middle of what they're seeing,
Talk about collateral damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be devastating.
When you're talking about allegations involving drugging and raping men and women, this is the most toxic stuff imaginable. And so I'm not surprised that no one wants to be connected to this. I think we have not yet seen the other shoe drop. My prediction is you're going to see a lot of celebrities who, even though they're doing the best that they can to avoid this topic, ultimately there are going to be other people named, even if they just were there, present, not necessarily that they engaged in any of the alleged conversation or the alleged actions. Just wait. There's going to be a lot more to come on this topic. You guys are going to be very busy for a long time, I suspect.
They're saying it's exactly what I just said. This, like, it's like we shouldn't be, but again, I said, just imagine all the celebrities you can. I said at these parties, when you be seeing pictures, it's like, you be like, I didn't know that this, like, the people that are interacting with each other, you wouldn't think would happen. So you can just think, like, of anybody you can probably name will probably be on that list. But to have the money, right? To have the money to be able to pay and get your, like, because my whole thing is like, should they be allowed to do this? I don't think so. Especially the ones that were there while that stuff was taking place. And when I say that stuff, you know what I mean. So for me, it just comes down to who was there and how important are they. Because let's just say you got somebody super important, because you're gonna have you have your A-list celebrities. I'm talking about people who they consider above those people, but you got like a B or C-list celebrity, a C-list celebrity standing next to them. You know, if they gonna get that person, you right next to them, both of y'all in it. You know, I just hope none of this stuff is corrupt. Like the people who are reviewing these videos and this, just whatever this stuff, I like, this man cannot get away with this. Like the fact that he said y'all gonna be busy for a long time. This kind of reminds me of like that, what happened with those like celebrities that were doing something for their kids in college to make them like advance something, whatever that happened. The one lady that went to or got arrested, or I forgot what it was. Let me look at some of the comments here. Everyone should be named, period. This is in all caps. This is so wrong. What BS? It has to come out. They should not be allowed to do this. They all need to be held accountable for hurting these children. Whoever hurt children needs to be in prison. Let me just say allegedly. All names of guilty celebrities, cop, music executives, politicians, staff shall be exposed and named. Diddy didn't do this by himself. Yeah. I just feel like they all felt like invisible. But yeah, definitely that's crazy that's even a possibility. You know, this ain't like, oh, I made a donation, but I don't want nobody to know it was me. Don't mention my name. Just I want to stay anonymous. These are like some serious crimes. I don't think they should be allowed. That to me, that's insane. But hey, Diddy paid, allegedly paid $50,000 to get that video of Cassie. So somebody took the money. You can imagine how much money they about to offer. Money is a root of all evil. Comment below, man. Yes or no, if they should be allowed to do this. All right, peace out.